In this video, we are going to try to solve this problem that involves our present values. So now the problem says, support takes out a home loan over 20 years to buy a house that costs 1,500,000 rands. Now, the first question says, calculate the monthly installment if interest is charged at 10.5% per annum, compounded monthly. So now we're going to focus on the first question. So now, the first question, let's firstly highlight our uh, the given information. So now they are saying support takes out the home loan over what? Over 20 years to buy a house that costs 1,500,000 rands. So now our loan amount will be equals to what will be equals to 1,500,000. So now that loan should be paid over the period of how many years? 20 years. And now they're saying we should calculate the monthly installment if interest is charged at 10.5% per annum, compounded monthly. So let's write down the given information. So 7.2. So now we are given the loan amount of 1,500,000. So this 1,500,000, it is the present value. It is our present value. So now our present value will be equals to what will be equals to 1,500,000. So the reason why I'm saying it is the present value, it is because suppose when it takes out a loan, it takes out a loan to pay. So this loan, I mean, he will be paying this loan of how much? Of 1,500,000. So that's why it is what it is a present value. So now we are given a present value of 1,500,000, and we have interest rate of 10.5%. But then you should be careful with this one. This is not an effective interest rate. It is a nominal interest rate. So it means, so now they're saying it is compounded monthly. So if it is compounded monthly, then it will be I12. This is the nominal interest rate of 10.5%, which is equivalent to 0.105 in decimal forms. Okay. And then what are we also? Oh, we are given period for the for our loan. So now they are saying the number of years equals to 20 years sharp. Okay, since while we are given the nominal interest rate, what should we do here? Oh, since while we are required to calculate the monthly installment, the thing is, if you are working with months, then we should convert this nominal rate into monthly effective rate. So we are going to say our monthly effective rate equals to, so now it will be I12 divided by what? By 12, since what they're saying it's compounded monthly. So now it will be 0.105 divided by 12. So be careful with this one. Do not round off your answer yet, because it will give you a different answer from ours. So now, since what we have the monthly effective rate, oh, the number of payments for our loan. Oh, now let's, so this one was the monthly effective rate, number of payments. So the number of payments, since well we'll be paying the loan monthly, I mean per month, then it means the number of payments will be equal to the number of years, which is 20, multiplied by what? Multiplied by 12. So this will give us 240. So we have total of 240 loan installments. Okay, so now since well we have utilized our given information, now let's calculate the monthly installment. So now remember in one of our previous video, we said in order to calculate the present value, we use the formula that says present value equals to the monthly installments of x into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of negative n, right? So this is our formula divided by I. Okay, so now let's try, since well we are given the present value, so I'm going to use this formula to derive the formula in order to calculate our monthly installments. So now let's multiply both sides by I, so it will be P present value multiplied by I equals to x into 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n. So we are trying to solve for x here. So now this will give us x will be equals to present value multiplied by I over 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n. So we are going to use this formula to calculate our monthly installment. So now let's use this formula. Okay, what is our present value? They said our present value it is let's okay, our present value it is 1,500,000, right? So it will be 1,500,000 multiplied by our I. So now this one it will be the monthly effective rate, the one that we have calculated. So now it will be 0.105 divided by 12. So this is our monthly effective rate. So now all divided by 1 minus 1 plus, what is our monthly effective rate? 0.105 divided by 12. Oh, sorry. Okay. 0.105 divided by 12 to the power of. So now for this one, it will not be the number of years. Since well, we are going to have 240 payments, that it means our n will be equals to what? 240. So it will be minus 240 instead of 20. So now calculating this using my calculator, so I'm going to use my calculator to calculate this. So now it gives me 14,975.70. So it is 14,975 rands and 70 cents. So this will be our what? Our monthly installments. So that's how you calculate your monthly installment. Is if you are given the present value, the nominal rate that you had to convert it to monthly effective rate, and also you are given what we're given what? Oh yeah, that's all we're given. Okay. So now, yeah, that's how you calculate the monthly installment. Now, let's move on to the last question. Now, the last question says, calculate the outstanding balance immediately after the 144th payment. After the 144th payment was made. Okay, so now we have already calculated this monthly installment of 14,975 and 70 cents. So now okay, I'm going to demonstrate this using the timeline. So this is for 7.2.2. So we are paying a loan of 240 payments, right? So now they are saying, okay, after the 144th payment, calculate the present value of the remaining payment, meaning we have paid for we have paid 144 installments, but then what are we required to calculate here? We are required to calculate the present value of the remaining payment. So what will be the remaining payment? So now the remaining payments, since well we have paid 144, it will be equals to what? 240 minus 144. So now if you less this, so 240 minus 144 is 96. So we are left with how many payments? 96 payments. So now these 96 payments, we said our monthly installment it is 14,975.70 up until the last one, which will also be 14,975.70. So now what we are required to do here is we are required to find the present value of these payments, meaning we have to discount them to period, 144th period. So we are required to discount these payments of 14,975 and 70 cents. So now what you are going to do is we are going to use the same formula to calculate the present value, since well we have the monthly installments. So now remember we said present value equals to monthly installment into 1 minus 1 plus I into negative n all divided by I, whereby I it is our effective rate. So now using this formula in order to calculate our present value after the 144th payment, then it will be equals to what? It will be equals to the monthly installment of 14,000, the one that we calculated, 975.70 into 1 minus 1 plus our monthly effective rate of 0.105 over 12 to the power of what is our number of payments, the remaining payments. It is 96, so it will be to the power of negative 96, all divided by our monthly effective rate of 0.105 divided by 12. So now using my calculator, I found our present value to be equals to 927.74. So yeah, that's how you solve this type of practical question that involves present values.